What's going on, friends? If you don't know who I am, my name is Jared Matfis. I'm an architect with AvePoint, and my focus is on helping our customers realize and unlock the value of their investment in Microsoft technologies with this hyper focus on Copilot. I was part of Early Access Preview. I recently had a book published that I helped co-author. It was put out via Wiley. So I am very passionate about helping people and organizations transform the way they work with technology. And I'm loving this new Copilot, this new world of Copilot. So here's what's cooking. I'm working on a brand new presentation that I'm going to be delivering at conferences later this year. And the title is, So I've been given an M365 Copilot license, now what? And the intent is I'm going to share some fun use cases. Now, maybe you can use these as is, or maybe you can draw on these for inspiration, but the hope is that these are helpful to get you excited and to help you figure out how you might be able to unlock some value out of M365 Copilot. So to set the stage, here's the very first use case that I'm going to show off is, so I've got a people leader, Tom, and we have check-ins pretty much every week or every other week. And for me to get value out of those check-ins is I need to come prepared. I need to be able to tell Tom what I've been working on, customer calls, anything I'm doing from like a social media or marketing perspective, so he's aware, can advocate, as well as, maybe could help me steer around some of the challenges that I might be facing. So again, I'm going to kind of share these use cases in micro-learning videos, and eventually they'll roll up into a much longer conference session. So let's go ahead and hop into Copilot so you can see this use case in action. Perfect. So I'm demoing this from just the Copilot web experience. You'll notice that I've got the toggle set to work. I've got my prompt all pre-ready to go, and I'm going to walk you through it so you can get a feeling for how does this work. So I'm telling Copilot I'm meeting with my boss, Tom, and wanted to review the various things that I'm working on over the past 2 weeks. Can you please help me prepare for this check-in? So I'm telling Copilot what I'm doing and why I'm asking for help. I'm next telling it, Copilot, Tom usually wants to know about customer calls, which would be Teams meetings with external participants. Again, let it know non-AvePoint. And then any social media activities such as webinars or events that I'm supporting. And then because I'm a very visual person, I'm going to ask Copilot to output that into a table with the actual date that the customer call occurred, the customer name, and any important notes. So again, I'm telling Copilot what I'm looking for in terms of the output, both the format and the details. Now, this next bit of the prompt is obviously not going to be applicable for everybody, but because I am sharing my screen, it does have access to my calendar, and I've tried this once or twice before, and I want to make sure I don't get myself into AvePoint jail. I'm telling Copilot, because I'm sharing my screen, please don't list the customer name, but instead replace it with just the first letter of the name capitalized, and do not mention the customer name in the activities column either. So again, I'm telling Copilot what I'm looking for, the output, and so let's go ahead and see what it gives me. Drum roll, please, which I can add in post-editing. So great. It's going to, as you can see, it's starting to build out that table. It's showing and actually giving me two tables. It's giving me the customer calls, which has got, the various activities. It replaced out the particular customer names. Obviously I wouldn't do that when I typically meet with Tom, but again, just got to be careful. It's got some of these are customer calls, as well as it also has the social media activities, which is a mix of in-person marketing, external, etc. So great. This is super helpful for me to start having this meeting with Tom. And then of course, the value or the extra kind of gotcha is you can click on edit in Copilot pages, and then I can go ahead and share that Copilot page with Tom if you have him review it before we meet. Or obviously you can leverage it for after the meeting, or I can use that to create, notes and whatnot. So again, just a really cool way of getting ready to have these check-ins, making it a little bit more impactful as I meet with Tom. So again, just want to share with you, this is a quick micro learning. Hopefully this helps you with your own check-ins with your own people leader. And yeah, thanks so much for checking this thing out. I will be releasing more of these